Alright, this is Kingswood subdivision on Castleberry Road, and we're going to be sodding the entrance on both sides, that side as well as this side. And we're going to be doing some cleanup to the entrance, and let me walk you through that here. On this entrance area, on both sides, for the most part, they want everything taken out. Every single plant taken out completely, except 6 plants on each side. The 6 plants that are going to stay, and both sides are just about the exact same. The 6 plants that are going to stay is that one right there, these 2 big ones right next to the Kingswood sign, and the 4 little ones right in between it. So there's 6 plants here. There's 6 plants up on the other side, right up by the sign, that will stay. Every other plant, starting from there, all these shrubs, all these plants will be completely removed. And on the front, up to these little light-colored, yellow-colored grasses. Where they have junipers, we're going to not remove those. Those junipers will stay. We're going to be buying 10 junipers, and those are in another video and on the other sheet of paper that I mentioned to go to Mullinax and get those. 5 of the 10 junipers will go on this side where these yellow grasses are. So basically what we're doing is taking the junipers they already have and continuing a line of 5 of them, 5 more of them going around. The exact same thing, it looks the exact same way on the other side. We'll add 5 more junipers to both sides. This whole area is going to be Bermuda sod. They are going to, Atlanta Turfgrass will be bringing the sod on Thursday, and they are also going to bring the topsoil. I don't know which day the topsoil is coming. I believe that is Wednesday. I can double check on that. So also up here on the front, they have these boulders. When the county did their work, they basically took a machine and shoved all these boulders into one big grouping. All they'd like to do is pull these couple of boulders out. It's really this big one right here, and this big one, and that one. And just respace them nicely, whatever that means. Just nicely respace them so they look good. In the center, I'm going to paint this bed here real quick in front of this Kingswood sign. So right between the letter S and the letter W on Kingswood, we'll draw a straight line out. We're going to do a half moon shaped annual bed. We're not planting the annuals. They're going to plant them. All we're going to do is take some of our topsoil, mound it up, and that's it. I will spray paint that bed out right now. The sod is going to end at that brick column. Where that brick column is, we're bringing a line, I've already painted it blue, straight across, and that's where the sod ends. We are going to sod this little strip up along the street as well. The exact same thing is happening on the other side of the entrance, and I will spray out those lines and that annual bed also. But up there we are going to, you don't really have to rearrange many boulders up there, maybe just one. I'm going to kind of walk over there with you real quick. But I'll spray out the limits where the sod begins and ends. Again, 6 shrubs are going to stay, the ones right up by the Kingswood sign. The tall one on the right, the tall one on the left, and the 4 little ones in between. Everything else we're going to get rid of and throw away. And then the annual bed will be right here. You can kind of see where the pine bark mini nuggets used to be, but we'll just put a nice semicircle annual bed centered between the S and the W on the Kingswood sign. And they don't want it real wide. Maybe just, hang on, let me reject a phone call there. Maybe just 7 or 8 feet wide by 2 feet deep. It's pretty narrow. And again, we'll end the side up on the brick column. This crepe myrtle, of course, will stay. So here we're just going to have to do like a tree ring around the sod, around that crepe myrtle. So that is Kingswood subdivision. There's one more area by the clubhouse, and I will record that separately in just a moment.